Skip. Man, there's a lot of trailers. Skip. Two trailers. Skip. Hello, everybody. It's me, John Avenger, once again. And welcome to another podcast. No, this is not Spider-Man. I decided to postpone that one. And I'm going to do the fourth in the Sharknado films. The last one I'm doing until August. Sharknado 4. The Fourth Awakens. This is a lot shorter. It's only 96 minutes. So let's get started. This is probably my least favorite of the franchise, but well, no, not my least favorite, but my second least favorite. I love the opening. Episode 4, The Fourth Awakens. It has been 5 years since the last Sharknado. Tech company Astro X has used their revolutionary energy system to stabilize the atmosphere and prevent the formation of all tornadoes using cheap, clean reactor dubbed astropods. The world has been peaceful and prosperous thanks to Astro X visionary founder Ashton Reynolds. But now the future is about to be threatened once again. Hey, those Sims. I switched things up. Instead of doing Spider-Man, I'm doing Sharknado 4. There's a shark. Looks like a cutscene from a sci-fi game, like Mass Effect. It's laughable, but it's fun. No, David Hasselhoff is barely in this one. Yep, Tommy Davison from Proud Family, Booty Call. Oh yeah, this one's in Vegas when his son gets married to a black girl. Yes, Josh, that happened. I'm not drinking anything, Little Sim. Not today. I'm not in the mood. I was in this hot sun for 2 hours. So, give me a break. Kansas. And that's Gil. He was a baby in the end of the third one. There's a post-credit scene in this one, too. The only one that doesn't have one is the first one. Pretty much, and the last one, because it's the last Sharknado. And this is Gemini, a new character played by Marcella Lucia from the George Lopez show. Because Nova's in a cameo at the very end. It's her silhouette. Because Cassie Skirbo was busy doing another film. It's a Sharknado movie. Getting crazy is what it's all about. Yes, Adam, I know who made this. Shark World. Still better than Jurassic World, I'll tell you that one, with Shark World. This was 2016 that it came out. Yeah, you saw that blonde girl. I don't know who that was. There's Carrot Top. She's cute. Why does Carrot Top's hair look pink? I thought it was a redhead. Hello, cutie. She's cute. And no, she's not Spanish. She's Albanian. I looked it up. She's Albanian, not Spanish. They only cast her because she looks... Hello, hair. I love your hair. No, I don't have a problem. So cute. Which franchise did you prefer, Chipmunks or Spider-Man? What do you think? It's not really that hard, Little Sims. I don't know if you have short-term memory or what, but I've always said Spider-Man was more important to me because the Chipmunks were my childhood, but they haven't done, other than the new cartoon, there hasn't been a movie for a couple years, so. Chippendale, guys. No, we're not, he's not gay. Here's the roller coaster rides, and yeah, because Vegas has some rides. That's cool. The Sharknado gambling game. No matter where they go, there's always a Sharknado. At least in the last movie, they go through time. There's hey, wait, no. The thing about Nova is they made her look so much like Cassie Scarbo's character, in the first one and the third one, that it's kind of like they look alike. What's her name? Gemini, yeah. But it's fine, she does a serviceable job. While she's not Cassie Scarbo, at least she's not British. Excuse me. These movies are to entertain, not be deep. And why is Little Sim the only one on here? It's never, anybody else. Josh isn't even here. I had to do something shorter because Spider-Man is almost 2 hours long. And I'm like, no, I wasn't in the mood to do it. So I pushed it for this weekend, for Friday. Because I'm not going to the theater again until next week. You are so cute. Yeah, I can do that, Josh. If you have a problem with that, well, I don't have your brain. I have my own. And it functions. And it's criminal. It's always on. And I'm not saying criminal like I'm going to commit a crime. No. I mean, I think outside the box. I make my own decisions. I don't have to make my parents do everything for me. I can make my own decisions. I had to buy a deodorant today for $5. Yeah, I had to make that decision because the dollar store didn't have it. Oh, this is the first movie with. I'm not going to talk much about my personal life. There wasn't another movie because Ross Bagdasarian sued Fox. Well, and because Fox is owned by Disney now. Nevada. These girls got visors. This is the first movie that has Gilbert Gottfried. May he rest in peace. I'll say that again. I miss him a lot. He's a weatherman. See, they didn't get married in a church. They're in a plane. And they're going to jump out of a plane together. She looks like Tiana Paris. Yeah, the way it should be. Husband and wife. Man and woman. That's it. There's nothing else. In my mind, nothing else exists. Gay marriage, my ass. Because affiliations be damned in 2023. I mean it. I mean it. These movies are ridiculous, but I said I was going to do all of them, all the sequels, because I did the first one already last year, so. And while I'm not a fan of this actor that's playing Finn's other son, because they had to recast. They had to cast that idiot from Hannah Montana. Are you looking forward to Alvin and the Chipmunks season 6? Yeah, the show's still funny. It's got the same voice actors. It's not like they changed the animation or the voice actors. This is why I prefer. I do prefer this one over 5 because 5 has Nova again, but man, the ending sucks. It's hot today. It didn't even rain today, but it could have. There's Al Roker again. Yep. Oh my God, indeed. Yeah, I was going to do Spider Man, but I just switched it up and did another podcast because this one was supposed to be the 29th. I don't want to wait that long, so I'm doing it now. Now, the fifth one is going to be in August because Sharknado 5 are, is. Oh, there it is. Here comes the mayhem. The carnage starts 10 minutes in. Yes, the Chippendales guys have to fight the sharks too. Oh, no, no, don't get me. Hey, look, Vin Diesel's there. Boom, he hits him with his crotch. Oh, man, Carrot Top got murdered. Yep, you're mine. I love how these sharks just fall on people and eat them, even though they don't do that. They're not dolphins. Yeah, nom, 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 nom. Jackpot, yeah, spear. That wasn't even a shark. It had like a pokey. Nah. Oh, you got pwned. That's great. People on the ride. I was going to go to the mall today, but I was just too tired. It's very hot today. What's the weather like today? Let me see. It's 80 degrees, but it feels like it's 95. The humidity's 82%. That's why tomorrow's going to be 94. Oh my God, 94. Jeesh, that is mental. Yes, his wife is a black girl. She does look like Tiana Paris if Tiana Paris had a sister. Of course, Tiana Paris is a bigger talent because she's a name. I don't know this actress's name. There's a car. Like Jurassic Park, yeah. Except that was a Jeep, not a regular car. SpongeBob or The Simpsons? Again, why this is not a Q&A, Little Sims. You ever seen these Sharknado movies? I know you're the only one here, but again, because it's summer, people wanted to go out in the summer. Why do you keep asking the same questions every time? Let me just mute you for a second. I'm sorry, but I need a break. Put on timeout. I need a break because I don't want to answer questions right now. I'm sorry, can't. I want to just see this and get this done. Here's the sharks. Yeah. I have to do it because all you're going to do is ask questions. I don't want to answer questions. Right? Hey, some people in the chat are weird, man. They just give me a Q&A or ask me about something that has nothing to do with this movie. Yeah, Tara Reid, but if you wonder where she is, she comes later in the film. Xfinity. Oh, spinning around. Spinning around. Do people still talk about this film? Yeah, I do. I just don't want to talk about things. I'm not doing a Q&A. If people think that this chat is a Q&A, it's not a Q&A. I don't want to talk about other franchises. Got it? This is about Sharknado, not Chipmunks, SpongeBob, Spider-Man. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Not today. I've had a long week. My brother was driving me crazy. Thank God he's moving out next year because I don't need him anymore. I don't need him interrupting me and talking and distracting me when I'm watching a movie. Drag queens, you're not safe either. Haha. You're underwater. There's Elvis. The Vegas sign. There's no Empire State Building in Vegas. Ain't no Empire State Building. You saw there's a boat. You put Little Sim in a timeout because he's talking about things I don't want to hear. I'm not going to answer questions. That's not what that's not what a live stream is. This is a commentary, not a Q&A. This or that, this or this, that or this. I don't want to hear it. Not today. If not, I will block you. I mean it. I want to see this, even if I have to see it by myself. Why do people think that a live stream is a Q&A? It's not a Q&A. Talk about the subject or about something interesting, not the same shit all the time. Kids, man. From now on, if you're under 18, don't watch my live streams because you're underage. This is not meant for children, just to let you know. It's not meant for people under 18 because, again, they always talk about the same thing. This is why I wait until girls are 18 before I date them at the youngest. Because when they're 14 or 15, they don't know what they're doing. They have their minds are on 15 things at once. Seriously. I'm not even in the freaking opening credits, and they're already starting with the Q&A. This is not a Q&A. I'm an accountant. That was funny. I know that seems selfish, but I'm saying, what was Little Sim talking about? The same thing. SpongeBob or Spider-Man, or this and that, or Chipmunks, which is the best Chipmunks? Rank this. That has nothing to do with this movie. Talk about this movie or don't show up in the podcast. It's that simple. Or talk about something that's shark related for crying out loud. Why do you have to talk about things that have nothing to do with this? Got nothing to do with this. It's like doing a podcast for Daredevil and talking about the DC universe. It has nothing to do with it. Stay on topic or don't come here. You can task me how my day was. That I'm fine with. And greetings. Jeez, why can't people just stick to one subject and just stay with it? Sometimes I wish the chat was just not there. Last time it wasn't. A few months ago, it wasn't even working. I had to do the podcast and just look at a blank screen. I know I'm seeming grouchy, but I had a long year. You guys have no idea. I have no cell phone. I have to wait to get a cell phone now. Ah. Permission granted. Yeah, nobody ever talks about the same thing. It's always got to be random. See, he likes black girls. He like me. I made that abundantly clear. See, I can talk about random things. It's my stream, mine. Because people say the weirdest stuff here. Jaws is shark related, yeah, but not freaking thing. But I'll do a podcast for Jaws eventually in August or September. Because I don't want to talk about chipmunks and nothing Nickelodeon, Disney, or whatever. It has nothing to do with the conversation. The helm. That's awesome. Las Vegas. And now we get to the opening. Yep, there's the opening, comic book style. Here we go to the song. Go, 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 go. I'm trying on a Sharknado. Go, go, go. Gotta be in by a Sharknado. Nado. Sharknado. Guys. Okay, it's you. There's no way that you can hide. If you try, go, 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 go. I hate when people talk about yeah, exactly. Ian Ziering produced it. Sharknado! Nado! Sharknado! Sharknado! Yeah. Hell yeah. These movies are just crazy, man. And I like that. I want my summer to be crazy, not mental. There's a big difference. This is crazy. Talking about the same thing is mental. These movies had 6 films. The sixth one I'm going to do upstairs, so it won't be down here. That opening, they always do a cool opening in most of these movies because they know what movies. These are not meant for critics. These are movies meant to be for people that want to shut their brain off and have fun. Like me. I don't go to the theater to look for art. I want to. That's cute. That pillow friend is cute. ZNN instead of CNN. Sharknado. I need another water because it's very hot today. Didn't know it was going to be 90 degrees. Well, it's 80, but the humidity is super high, man. Astro X HQ, San Francisco. Hey, look, it's the Crossbones' helmet from. No offense, John, but you don't think you're taking stuff too seriously. The thing is, Little Sim is a kid. He's 14 years old. He's a kid. What is he doing watching a podcast for someone that's an adult? You know, YouTube people shouldn't be on YouTube if they're under 18. I was in my 20s when I started back in 2013. Yeah, I wasn't 14. I wasn't even allowed to watch the internet when I was 14. So, yeah, because the internet is a global access. They can access things that they're not supposed to be watching. It's a Halo suit, yeah. Too seriously? No. Talking about the same thing every podcast is the same. When I do my Full House one, it'll be 22 minutes, so they won't have enough time to talk about SpongeBob and all that. There's Gary Busey with his brain damaged face. There's Ryan Newman looking hot. No, you're not. You're the guy that ate a burger on the floor and was in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Taking life too seriously? No, I do that when people are pestering me. And I was going to do Spider-Man today, but I had to go out and get deodorant because I sweat a lot. I perspire a lot, in case you didn't notice. I have human sweat glands. And when I go outside, I sweat a lot. Chocolatey. Mm-hmm. No. Kansas like Superman. Yeah, and I'm not going to make the same mistake of doing the same thing that happened to me when I was in StreamYard last year or in 2020, where people just talking randomly. Why do people use the chat to be random? You know, that's what the social media is for, not the chat. This is my chat. And I'm only going to read question things that are related to this. If it's got nothing to do with my day, I cut it out. Ranging certainly, yeah. I heard the ranging certainly gets annoying. Yeah, it does. People just randomly talk about things that make no freaking sense. Like, how is your dick today? I'm like, oh my God. But seriously, there's April, finally, 25 minutes into the film. Can you please talk about something that's normal? Yeesh. Sometimes I wish I didn't have to be on camera, but I can't shut this camera off. Because this is the... Yeah. Maybe one day I'm just going to not be on camera. Now we're in the Hoover Dam. Gorgeous Asian girl. And two gorgeous Asian girls. See? I'm talking about what's going on screen. Not what's on my wall or what happened to me. Yeah. It didn't work. Asian girls! Now it's raining? Oh well. Still doing. We're not lovebirds! She has a little hair. Is this related to Jaws? No. But sharks, if you talk about sharks, at least it has to do with Sharknado. Or a freaking dolphin. At least there's like whales and dolphins and whatever. Yeah. But if you're talking about something that has nothing to do with the kids stuff, because let's face it, SpongeBob, Spider-Man, and all this are really for kids. These movies are not for kids. There's a lot of blood in these movies. Lots of blood. Yeah, people get their heads bitten off. Not for kids. You barely qualify to see a movie like this, Little Sims. You're 14, so you just barely made it. An R-rated movie, you can't go by yourself. Like, what's the next R-rated movie coming out? Bullet Train? Yeah, you can't see that in a theater without adult supervision. This. When I do my podcast for Endgame, I'm not going to deal with it. If you talk about something that's nothing to do with it, bye-bye. I'm snapping you away within a snap of a finger because I'm in charge. This is my podcast. I decide who stays and who goes. I've spoken. Oh, look, it's the black nerd. I know him from YouTube. See? Something related. Yeah, he got really fat. He's a funny guy. I like him in the Nostalgia Critics videos and his own videos. Do I always agree with him? No, but he's a fun guy. He had a small cameo. And the Sharknado with spikes kills him. Oh! Decapitation! Yeah, he was a train conductor on the Amtrak or something. Yeah. And I'm the only person on YouTube that's done the Sharknado movie commentaries. Because some people just think these movies are stupid. I'm like, they're supposed to be. Sharks don't even fly. They can't even jump out of the water. No, the sharks are going to squish you. Cody Lindley, yeah, I'm not a fan of that actor. Ever since he was Jake in Hannah Montana, I was like, yeah, speared. These sharks have rocks on them. Spikes. They're like Doomsday from Batman v Superman. Yeah. They don't kill Finn because Finn can't die. He's the main character. I can see Thor Love and Thunder. Yeah, that you can. But it's still not a kid's movie. That movie is scary when Christian Bale's on screen. Yep. Body slam. There's some Star Wars references, yeah. Because it is called The Force Awakens. It was making fun of how stupid that movie was. Because it was, let's face it. That movie was stupid and was over 2 hours long. Why? Because you had to give the hobo half the screen time. Decapitated, yep. Which is worse, Cory in the House of Sweet Life? I'm not going to answer that right now. You guys already know the answer. You already know. You don't need to ask me. And these movies can have pop culture references because they're self-aware. They know which movie they're in. And this is way better than Jaws 4. Because Cody Lindley was never a good actor, even when he was a kid. Him looking at the camera like this. Yeah, no. Taking life too seriously, I can be a goofball, but if you're going to tell me things that I've already read in 15 other podcasts, it's repetitive. Yeah. It's repetitive. I wear a different shirt in every podcast I do. I don't wear the same shirt. I'm wearing my Toon Squad shirt from Space Jam 2 because I just saw the movie again last week. And it was crazy. I like crazy. I like crazy in movies when movies don't have to play by the rules. I'm confused. Why is the Snyder Cut a rated R? They added CGI blood and 4 F-bombs. That's about it. It didn't feel like an R-rated movie. Peacemaker felt R-rated. The Suicide Squad felt R-rated. But like I said, throwing a couple of F-bombs off screen and CGI blood doesn't really make it that interesting. Mass Destruction? How far are we in? 30 minutes in, yeah. I'm glad the Kardashians weren't in these movies. Because last time I saw Kim in a movie was in 2008. And oof, yikes. Well, yeah. Well, Avengers Endgame felt like it was an R-rated movie. Yeah, at times it did. I don't know the answer. What do you think it is? Corey. Yeah, that's right. That's right, April. Hit it. Ah! You're not giving birth. You're just pulling up. Give it to me. That's right. Punch that bag, April. Punch it. Nice. She pulled a Captain America. Ooh, yeah. I would never pull a vehicle that big. She has a lightsaber arm. Look. She has a star. She has a little saw. Yep. Lightsaber. A lightsaber. Yeah. She has a lightsaber arm. Even the hobo didn't have that. Like I said, stay on the topic. It's not that hard, guys. I know you've never seen these movies, but it doesn't matter. Now it's raining. At least I got here just in time, didn't I? I'm personally uninterested in these movies, and so are some of us. So what else can we talk about? Exactly. Then don't see the podcast. If you're not interested here, you can leave. It's not a big deal. My podcast will be uploaded to YouTube in an hour and change. I'm sorry that I'm not a trendy person that has to talk about things that nobody cares about anymore. Because when Lightyear came out, nobody cared about it. Putting gay agendas in a Pixar movie made it fail. We don't need gay agendas in everything, Disney. If you think we do, you're wrong. Because kids do not give a rat's ass about sexuality. They didn't even like the kiss in Space Jam, where Lola kisses Bugs. They were like, ew. They don't care, see? Because they're not into that. They want to play with toys and their cell phones and video games that they're not supposed to be playing. Unfortunately. I know how the world works. I wasn't born yesterday. Did Jaws make any cameos in these? The third one, there was a Jaws in Universal Studios. They had a Jaws replica. That's all. She has an eye patch. You don't want to talk about these movies? Well, some people will. That's why the next one I'm doing is in August, so you guys have a break from this. Yeah, this is Gilbert Gottfried's cameo. Oh, thanks, Gilbert Gottfried. Thanks for being here. I miss you so much, man. I miss you so much. Enjoy that nice Valhalla in the sky. Oh, but we cannot talk about Corey in the house. I hated it. I hated Corey in the house with every fiber of my being. Yeah, there. You want entertainment? I'll give it to you. If you say you don't want us asking questions at these live streams or Q&As, how come you answer a lot of them? They're not questions. You don't even put question marks, guys. You don't even put a question mark. Can you at least put that? That would not hurt. The question mark is right next to this button. I'll just type it since you guys don't read me. Use question marks. There, you can read that. Yeah, I really miss you, Gilbert Gottfried, man. Disney will never be the same without you. At least you didn't have to deal with woke Disney in the past 10 years. Because like, I was in the good Aladdin original from 1992. And the TV show and the sequels. See, I can do impressions, guys. I'm here all day. It's entertainment. That's what I do. I'm an entertainer. I'm not a YouTube personality that does this all day and does this all day and does this all day. I am animated. I'm a cartoon on YouTube. Some people can't handle that because they think it's like I'm out there. Well, I am. Sharknado survival kit. That's funny. A question's a question. This is a live stream, not a college essay. Exactly. We don't need to use question marks here, but if you want, hey, the Caroline Williams, and there's Dog the Bounty Hunter. She's so sexy, even in her 60s. Chop Top from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. No, but Bill Moseley was too expensive to do this movie. He was doing that Texas Chainsaw 3D movie. Hell yeah. A nice chainsaw. That's in every single movie. Yeah, it's a nice that's not Gunnar Hansen, but he looks like him, yeah. It's a nice Texas Chainsaw Massacre reference. Yeah, it did it better than that Netflix movie, so suck it, Netflix. You did a bad Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This had a cameo from one of the best girls in the franchise. The Snyder Cut felt like a sequel to the 2017 movie. Yeah, with like 2 hours added to it. You don't have to use question marks, but no, I prefer question marks because then I don't know when you're asking a question or if you're just asking making a comment. It's confusing, guys. A flame NATO. Yeah, no freaking kidding, Cody Lindley. Yep, the Saw is family. I like that reference. Hey, John, how was your weekend? Oh, good, Josh. Somebody different. The Sharknado films are definitely guilty pleasure. I'm glad you're able to express yourself and entertain us. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. I'm not here to answer questions. That's what an interview is for, a Q&A, which I'll probably do eventually. But yeah, my weekend was okay. It was a lot better yesterday than it was on Saturday because Saturday it was nuts. Fireworks and just a lot of talking. And I had to do a lot of clothes. That's what I'm here for, to entertain. There's good old the American flag, a giant chainsaw. I did miss Nova in this movie, but she does come back in the next one. Here we go. Yes, sir. And it's a better Texas Chainsaw Massacre homage than the last four movies that came out. The last good one was the remake. Without a chainsaw massacre. Wink, wink. See? It's a nice homage to the fact that she did the second one, and she was the hottest woman in that franchise. I miss Marilyn Burns from the original, but I do like Caroline Williams as Stretch. Mm-hmm. Look at that. He got a gun. These movies have a lot of action. They don't skip out on the action. Even the first one. Do you think DC gets jealous of Avengers Endgame? Yeah, because it made $2 billion, and no movie has come close to meeting those demands. Not Rise of Skywalker, not the last Spider-Man movie, not Multiverse, not the last Thor movie, or even the last DC movie, which was what, the Suicide Squad? Yeah, from the DCEU, because the Batman is a completely different thing. See question marks. There you go. That works. Because this is a comment and this is a question mark. They recast the mom. Actually, no, they didn't recast her. Bo Derek was Tara Reid's mom, not Finn. My bad. At least next month I'll do the next two Sharknado movies, 5, and the last one, It's About Time, which is on Blu-ray, so I have to do it upstairs. Regardless, the Saws family, it is. There's the Sharks again. 41 minutes in. That's Takima. She was from Raven, the original Raven, not Cory in the House. She even said no to that because it was garbage. It was bad. It wasn't funny. The jokes were so painfully obvious. And Cory was just annoying, doing stupid accents and wearing these crazy costumes. It was too sketch comedy and not enough of a plot, you know? They were working for the president, who's some white guy that looks at the camera and is like, I'm the president of the United States. No, you're not. Why can't DC make a movie like... There's Gilbert Gottfried. I miss you, Gilbert. He's also in 5 and 6. Yeah, now in this movie, it's been alive. Oh, your voice cracked. Yeah, April pretty much is bionic now because she has a retachable arm and she charges her battery. Yeah, stay in here. Mm-hmm. Screw your door. When are we going to get another Justice League movie? When they can get their shit together, when they can make this cinematic universe work. Marvel already done it, had done it many times already in the past 10 years. And even when their shows and movies don't crack the box office, at least they still, or the viewership on the Nelson ratings, they're still around. They never had a financial bomb since the last two X-Men movies, and those were Fox's fault, not Disney. There's Seth Rollins, yeah. Yeah, that guy. I think that's Seth Rollins, right? Or it's somebody that looks like him. I think it's him, yeah. That is him. That is Seth Rollins, yeah. Professional wrestlers, yes. There's some professional wrestlers in these movies, too. I'm going to remove my comment. Which one? I don't know. These Asian girls don't get to talk. They should get some dialogue. They just follow these white people like Tommy Davidson like a hawk. I like the Snyder cut of Justice League in the 2017, but Justice League Doom from 2012 is my favorite. I think I have that one on DVD. She did so much plastic surgery on her face. She shouldn't have done that. Tara Reid was beautiful back in the 90s and the early 2000s. Why did you go under the knife? Because you're not pretty enough? People are self-conscious. I'm fat, and you don't see me going under the knife. I'm never going to touch a knife. Mm-mm. I use knives to cook, to eat with. That's it, to cut meat. Or to open a box or something. I don't use it for my body. Mm-mm. I use razor blades to shave my little face. And that's it. Or hair clippers to cut my hair. The sharks are frozen. It's 1:20. Look, a little boy. That was a good flip. Mm-hmm. That wasn't Tara Reid. That was a stunt double. I'm Supergirl. Man, she got superhuman strength now. Yeah, because the movie's not over yet. We're only halfway through. Nova's also alive. She just couldn't do this. She couldn't come back because she only had an off-screen cameo at the very end. I like to watch ridiculous movies. I'm sorry, but not movies that are so ridiculous that they insult me, like the last Pixar movie, or even the Pixar movie before Lightyear of Turning Red was stupid because it didn't entertain me. I was bored. I need a phone. Chicago today. Stacey Dash. What a gorgeous woman. Look at that skin. She said that with conviction right in the camera. That car is awesome, even though I don't drive cars. What's wrong with the new Star Wars trilogy? You know what happened, little Sims. You know exactly what it did to me. It took. You see this poster? This is more creative than what they did. They made a poster where they literally put Finn in the background. There's Cole's. Yeah. There's Steve Gutenberg's cameo from the Lava Lantula movies. Those movies are fun too. I want to get them on DVD or watch them on cable. On Hell yeah. That was two Lava, two Lantula the same year as this. Christine, wink, 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 wink. You know the that I think it's a John Carpenter movie. Yeah, the early '80s. Of course, this is a better looking car than Christine. The new trilogy just insulted the originals. It didn't do what these movies did. They had their own stories. Each film, yeah, it's a Sharknado, but in a different city, and they turn it to different types. Yep, I'm a badass. Yeah, that was in the third movie when it went into space. These movies don't have to play by the Hollywood rules of put something woke in there, put something gay in there, put something feminist in there, put something religious in there, put something political in there. No, these movies are meant to entertain me. You're so cute, Ryan. Yes, that's a girl's name for some reason. Gary Busey had an excuse because he fell off. He fell off of a He had a motorcycle accident when he was young, and it ruined his brain. He was never the same actor after that. He just got crazy like this. Yeah, some people are just unhinged, and I can't deal with that. Look at Ezra Miller. We haven't heard any news from him in a month, and trust me, that's for the best. He won't be at Comic-Con because then they'll arrest him. Because you can't say, I'm going to blow things up. Yeah, and they'll arrest you. Because they don't care if you're a celebrity. Look out for a troll named Joti Nath. I don't know who that is, but I'll block him if I do. Hold on. I'll look out for that troll. Yep, Comic-Con. Hell yeah, baby. That's a salty Comic-Con. That's not New York. Yep, it kills the people at the panel. Oh, that's the guy from the Letterman show. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Yeah, people shouldn't be calling each other names on here, especially that. Finn's son being married to a black girl. There's nothing political about that. He likes chocolate like I do. Run, dude. Oh, he didn't even get killed by the Sharknado. He got killed by that ball of thread or whatever it was. Save the puppy! Save the puppy! Oh, that's awesome! I still love that. That's the best kill in the movie. Finn takes a shark by the tail and slams it like Jason Voorhees did in Friday the 13th Part 7. That is awesome. I love that. That's a meme that you can use on Facebook. It's fantastic. He's just like, oh, you know how heavy a shark is? It's pretty heavy. I touched one. That's great. I'm glad I lived to see that back in 2016. He took the shark by the tail and it's like, screw you, Casso. And it's great. Oh, man. We're almost done. Mm-hmm. He gets recast in the next movie by another actor, a British actor, for some reason. That's weird. And then he's recast again. He's Dolph Lundgren at the end of 5, and then he's recast again. So, yeah, pretty much. Little Sim, what's your opinion on this week? Oh, yeah. Let me lie down. We got cows. There's Gilbert Great now for dinner. It's a cow, NATO. That's the director. That's Anthony C. Ferranti, the director. I see bits and pieces. Bits and pieces. Oh, they're talking to you. That's fine. The cows are getting sucked into the thing, just like in the Turtmaster movie from 1996. Close this tab now. Yeah. Paris, no, the actress is doing another movie, so she was too busy. She comes back though for 5 and 6. These movies have one narrative, same director, same writers, same actors. Well, mostly they just recast. Nova was the same actress, but Aubrey People was the only one that was recast because she couldn't come back. But mostly it's the same cast, and they have one story, one flowing story with 6 films. Not like the recent Star Wars where all they did. Yes, I remember Emer Prevost. I miss him a lot. Didn't always agree with him, but I miss him. He died in summer of 2017. At least he had his own opinion. He didn't have to do chats that were crazy. There's there is his wife's arm. Yep, his wife got squished. Well, that was a short wedding. That was a short marriage. She literally got squished by a hammerhead shark. Speared. You saw it whipped her. No, but it doesn't kill her. Because Gemini shows up in the next movie, too. Yeah, he ate a lot of critically acclaimed movies, but he's gone now, so there's nothing I can say about him. I don't want to talk ill about him after his death because he had his flaws, but he wasn't the worst YouTube personality. There were people way worse that are still living that just bitch and moan about everything on the internet. They can't have their own opinions. They got to be make a 2 hour rant, and you know who you are. I'm not going to say names on here. St. Louis, Missouri. Goodbye, Arch. Ah, we're almost done. We got like 30 minutes left. Is this 96 minutes or? Yeah, I think it's about 96 minutes with 5 minutes of end credits. There's Chicago, Illinois. Oh, trust me, I got a sixth sense for that too. I'm on the internet. Stupidity is all around me. Some of the comments that these people make in my videos, not this, I'm saying in my YouTube videos, which I'm glad I can do them not live, so I don't have to get weird comments. Yeah, some people just are weird. They just want to put links to things that don't exist. Yep, right in the chest. A tornado's not supposed to last more than a few minutes, not hours, because they're not hurricanes or a thunderstorm. Look at that ass. Mm. Yes, I say that. He's gonna die. Mm. We're an hour and 2 minutes in. Yeah. No. Yep. Wizard of Oz reference. Mount Rushmore. There's Lloyd Kaufman. Yes. Schlockmaster himself from, Trauma. No, these movies are way better than any Trauma movie. Why? They have a bigger budget and they're not intentionally stupid, they're not gross. Like some of the Trauma movies are disgusting. Or they're just weird to be weird. They're not like over the top bloody action the way this is. I like a couple of them, but man, those movies needed a budget. They can't like have a $2,000 budget and then just go with that. It looks cheap. Oh, David Hasselhoff's in this a lot more than I remember, but he doesn't really have much to do in this. We know who that is. You see the painted fingernails? It's not Anova. She shows up at the very end of the film. Yeah, Cody Lindley survived for now. I think he dies in the next movie. Yeah. Hmm. 4 years, damn. See, Ian Ziering, he's really trying in this movie. Her voice is very scratchy. I still prefer Scarlett Johansson because she's still gorgeous. Scarlett, do not do anything to your face, please. Don't do it. You're gonna look like a cartoon. And I'm like, no, you're a gorgeous woman. You're always gonna be beautiful. Even 30 years from now, when you have gray hair, you're still gonna be beautiful. Yay! Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The chat's dead, but it's fine. They probably just left. At least I'm able to just get through this movie and then get to the next one tomorrow if I can. Oh, I know. Matt Lauer's not in this one. I think he was fired from NBC by 2016. Oof. There's Tommy Davidson again, yeah. Because why are people that are underage watching my videos? It doesn't make any sense. You should have a parent's permission before you're on the internet. Because 14 is not an adult. Mm-mm. I know we get it, Tommy Davidson. Yep, that's what they all say. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Take that, Liberty Bell. We're almost done. We're an hour and 10 minutes in. The chat's kind of empty now, but it's fine. I don't need to answer any more questions. We're getting to the third act now. hula, hula, hula. Me too. Hmm. Not finishing what he started because the Star Wars movies were around at that time. They couldn't steal dialogue from them. Yep, that's from Men in Black. Yeah, yeah, I saw that movie a few years ago. You know who else did this? Tom Cruise. Yeah, please stop doing that. You're not a bird. I am not a bird. Yeah, of course he is, because stupid. Yeah, people are not interested in this movie. Then again, I'm not holding anybody hostage. Just leave your comments, and then you could come back next time for a podcast you'll probably will enjoy this time. Astro X. Uh oh, he fell. Yeah, of course he fell because he's an idiot. He's not. It always is. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, 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 yes. I love that. That's Daniel Bryan. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes when I go see the Marvels next year. Oh, I'm gonna be so happy my brother doesn't live here anymore. I'm gonna be so happy. Just me in the theater, in Manhattan, having the time of my life, like I did back in 2019 when I last time I saw Captain Marvel in an Avengers movie. With that, it wasn't just a cameo for 2 seconds. No, not till the last movie. Hmm. We know because he's the main character in these movies. Yeah, it looks like the mech suits from the Matrix Revolutions and Avatar. There's Alexandra Paul. The girls from Baywatch. They couldn't get Pamela Anderson because she was doing the Baywatch movie. Hmm. She's still a hot woman, Alexandra Paul. Hmm. To have a long neck and that beautiful face. Hmm. She's a darling. See, I like older women, Josh. It's not weird. Liking a woman is not weird when you're a guy. When you're a girl or she-male, then that's something else. Just to be Star Wars ish, you know. Hmm. And Cody Lindley's not really broken up about his wife getting squished by a shark, by a hammerhead shark. Like I would be devastated, but he's like, I'll find another one. Yeah, again, there are over 4 billion vages in this world. You can find another one. There's not one woman for you that you're only going to have. There's many. There's a plethora all over the world. Minions: The Rise of Gru is better than Lightyear. It has to be. I didn't go see it last week because I lost my cell phone. Hmm. Oh, he got eaten. Yep, yep, he got eaten. Slow running. Yep, they got nuked by the Nuke-nado. Because the minions are always funny. I always laugh at the and all that. The screaming that they do, they're just so cute. I want to go see Minions too. I'll probably see it next week in the theater after Trolls World Tour. Yep, you're nuked. They probably nuked them to reduce the violence in the third act. They don't die this easily. Yep, he's in the suit now. Yeah. Yep. She can fly now. They fly now? Yeah. In this movie, they can fly. Well, he has a jetpack, but they're putting him in a barrel like a monkey. I was initially going to skip it, but thanks to the hype train, I decided to see it this past weekend, and I'm really happy I did. Yeah, I'm gonna. I want to laugh. I've been through enough pain and suffering with my family that just doesn't. They don't stop talking. Of course, Finn's not gonna die. Well, no, that wasn't Finn. That was Cody Lindley. The movie's almost over. Yeah, the Minions are making more. They made more in 2 weeks than Lightyear's made in a month and a half. Because again, the Minions don't need gay to be funny. Ah! He's waterbending. From a critical standpoint, it isn't great, but believe me, it's hysterical and not boring like Lightyear. Yeah, and it doesn't have any gay agendas. That's all that matters to me. Nothing's gonna top the second movie because that movie made me laugh out loud, especially the ending of that. I was laughing louder than any kid in the theater. I was on the floor laughing because they do a YMCA and I was like, oh god, I was dying, man. That was funny. That killed me in the theater. The second one. I like the third one also on Minions. I rewatched Minions this year on Peacock, and it was pretty funny. She can fly. That's so cool, like Iron Man. Yep, take that. Take that. I'm coming. And at least the Asylum, they know their audience with this movie. That's why they failed with Monster Ape versus Monster because that didn't have an audience. Plus, that didn't give us what we wanted. It had a horrible CGI gorilla, a horrible CGI lizard, and they don't fight until the end of the movie. The Sharknado movies, we see the Sharknados in the first 5 or 10 minutes. They do not waste time. A shark eats another shark, and then that shark eats that shark, and then that shark eats that shark, and then a whale eats them. That's so funny. A blue whale just goes, ooh, that is laughable, man. Where did that whale come from? That's hilarious, man. That is the funniest thing I've ever seen, man, in this movie. That and Finn killing the shark by slamming it on a tree. See, these movies make me laugh. Like they know they're intentionally ridiculous and over the top. Yeah, I'm going to use my little chainsaw and cut my family out. Kids, do not try this at home. Don't ever touch a chainsaw. It's very dangerous. You can lose your limbs in like a few seconds if you're not careful. That's why let the adults use it properly. Don't ever wave it in somebody's face. And they're covered in blood, just like all the other movies, yeah? That's crazy. Like it's like four sharks ate each other, and then a big blue whale swallowed them. That's ridiculous. Yeah, didn't see that in the Force Awakens. They're covered in blood. Yep, lightsaber arm. Again, where was the creativity in Force Awakens? It wasn't there. They lost it once the hobo shows up. Yeah, all of my hope went right out the freaking window. I only clapped out of nostalgia for the characters that were there, but it wasn't enough. Yeah, this one he almost dies. Well, this is when she uses two sharks as like defibrillators. Yeah. Yeah, they put the two sharks together. See, this is called being creative. Think about that, Disney, next time, Lucasfilm. Next time you want to make something we've seen already. Claire. Ah, yeah. Why do you think Little Sim left? Well, because it's not meant for him. These movies are not meant for him. Could never talk about. Plus, he's a kid. He ain't got no job. He's 14. When I was 14, I didn't have a job either. I had a part-time job once. Like I worked for a day. There's Gilbert Gottfried's last scene in this movie. Oh man, too soon, Cow. But he does come back. I don't know how, but as another character in Sharknado 5. Yeah, he got lacerated. He got a big cut on, like a moon on his chest. Yeah. Oh, the movie's over, guys. And that was the end of Sharknado: The Fourth Awakens. I'll skip to the end and get to the end credits. This podcast didn't take very long. Natalie Morales, yeah, that's her. She took Matt Lauer's with Vince Neil. Yeah, I could take these off. You got Carrie Keegan as Supervisor Martindale, Carrot Top as the Vegas driver. You got Adrian Zmed as himself, Wayne Newton as himself, Roy Nelson as Donnie, Daniel Logan as Captain Fett. Get it? Fett, Star Wars. Corey Taylor as Number 8. Erica Girardi as Tech Francis. And Brandy Glanville as Tech Whitley. Dr. Drew Pinsky as the pastor. Yeah, that he does a ceremony. Kenya Moore as Monique. Yeah, gorgeous black woman. Charles Tillman as Johnny Zucker. These are the cameos. Mindy Robinson as Andy the Fan. I think she's a porn star. Brian Loftus as himself. Frank Murr and Jay DeMarcus as Zimmerman and such. Haley Hasselhoff. Oh, yeah, that's David Hasselhoff's, I think, daughter. The Chippendales guys, yeah, they're from Vegas. Susan Anton as Betty. There's a green screen. Todd Chrisney and his family as themselves. Lori Grainer as herself. The drag queens. Frank Marino and the Divas, you mean drag queens. David Faustino as Bud. Courtney Lopez and Patty Stanger. Yeah, that's Seth Rollins as Astro X Tech Lopez. Yeah, that was him. I knew it was him. Robert Herjavec. Jedward as the Astro X Techs. Kim Johnson as Supervisor Gwen. Black Nerd. Andre Meadows, as the train conductor, aka the Black Nerd on YouTube. Dova Quince as Mickey the Trainer. Julianne Barbary as the train passenger. Gilbert Gottfried, rest in peace, man. I miss you a lot. Dwayne Doug Chapman as Chop Top. Dan Yeager as Gunnar Hansen. And Caroline Williams as Stretch. So it was her character from Texas Chainsaw 2. Donna Mills as Supervisor Wink. Takima Crystal Kima Kia Crystal Kima. Justine Ezarak. Benji Bronk as Howard Beale. Stacey Dash as Mayor Sandra Mansfield. Governor Gary Herbert as himself. Petunia's in all these movies too. Christine as herself. Yeah, the car gets a credit. Steve Guttenberg as Colton from the La Valantula movies. Destro Power and Jack Saylor as the National Guards. Diane Terranova and Dan Farr as himself. Lloyd Kaufman as Astromech Kaufman. Nathaniel Earthquake Stroman and Sarah Napick. Taylor Ann Hasselhoff. Yeah, those are David Hasselhoff's kids. There's Paul Schaefer from, the David as himself. Cynthia Bailey as the Tech Addison. Stassi Schroeder as Koning. Alexander Paul as Holden. Gina Lee Nolan. She's from and there's Petunia. She makes a cameo in all the films. The little weasel or whatever it is. Nicholas shown as little Gil. And then you have Christopher shown as a little Gil. Yeah, there was 2 kids that played him. David Hasselhoff again as Gilbert Shepard. And Gary Busey as himself, Wilford. And you have Cheryl Teagues as Ray. There's Imani Hakim as Gabrielle. Cody Lindley, never liked this actor. Ryan Newman as Claudia.
Michelle Lucia as Gemini, but Nova makes a cameo at the end. There's Tammy Davison as Ashton, yeah. And Tara Reid, and of course, Ian Ziering. Okay, let's skip to the end. The end credits. Faster. Faster, I say. We got to skip to the end credits, and we'll get to the last scene. Nobody's watching it anyway, so just want to extend it a few more minutes. Oh yeah, Tommy Davidson was still alive. Yeah, he survived that fall. Okay, fast forward a little bit now. Thank you, Sci-Fi Channel, for this. Got 2 more, and I'll do them in November, in August, because I don't want to get 2 views. Apparently, some people don't watch these movies. There we go. Last scene. This scene was in the end credits, and they showed Nova. They showed the Eiffel Tower. Bam, right in the middle. Boom. And she shows up at the end. It's a silhouette of Nova, yeah, from a distance. Yep, she comes back, yep. And that's Sharknado 4. Done. Thanks, guys, for watching. I know, sometimes you do a lot of stuff that I don't expect, but hey, that's life, Gotta take the good with the bad. But I enjoyed this movie, and it's my second least favorite, but I don't hate it. I still get some laughs out of it. I'll just end it here. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Voice is shot.